So good day, my name is Ken. In this video, we'll talk about Python decisions and loop statements. So first, I will talk about comparison operators. So comparison operators are used to compare two values and return a Boolean value. So here are the comparison operators in Python. So first, we have the equals operators that checks if both conditions are equals and false otherwise. The not equal operator checks if the two values are different and returns true if the values are not equals and false if they are equal. The greater than operator checks the value of the left operand and if it's greater than the right. The less than operator is the opposite of the greater than operator. The greater than or equals operator checks if the value of the left operand is greater than or equal to the right. Same with the less than operator, check is if the left operand is less than to the right. So this operator is useful when we are doing some conditional statements like asking the user how old is he and evaluating the result. So next we move on to the conditional statement. So a conditional statement is a way of controlling the flow of the program based on a condition. It allows the program to perform different actions such as checking the age of the user. So first is the if statement. An if statement is a condition that executes a block of statement and check if it's true. Next is an elif statement. An elif statement is a way of writing multiple condition expressions between an if and else statement. So let's say we wanted to check how old the user is. We can use multiple elif statements to know if the user is underage, young, and so on. Excuse me. An else statement is an alternative statement that will be executed only if the previous condition didn't met. So let's try to run a code that will ask the user for his age. So age is equals to int your age. Then we will check here if age is greater than or equal to 50. Old. Then we use elif statement to check for another condition. 30. Print. You are adult. And then let's add another condition. Age is greater than to let's say 15. We'll print. Oh, I forgot about the column. Print. You are young. Then else is another alternative way of alternative if the two condition didn't met, it evaluates this one. So let's print here. You are a child, I guess. So let's try to run this code. Enter your age. Say I'm 45. You're an adult. So let's try to run the else statement. So let's say I am 12. So yeah, you're a child. So that's the conditional statements in Python. So let's move on to the next topic. So Python loops. Python loops. In programming, loops is a way of repeating a set of instructions or a block of code until a certain condition is met. It is useful for performing tasks that require repetition, such as counting or searching or sorting an element in the list. So first is the while loop. The while loop allows the code to be executed repeatedly based on a given situation. So let's try to run a code using while loops. Let's first remove this one. So let's say first. So in while loop we have what we call an infinite loop. So an infinite loop is a sequence of instructions that will run repeatedly. So let's try to create a while loop, an infinite loop. Print hello. So as you can see, it keeps running. It's because the condition is still true. it will keep running endlessly until the condition um, is false. So let's stop this one. So in while loop, it will run the code until the condition is true. So let's continue. So let's say we have a user to enter a name. So name is equals to, then while then name 0 name and outside the loop we will print some message, something like hello plus name. Oh, okay. So what is your name? Okay. So let's say my name is Ken. And then hello Ken. But if we don't put a value inside the console, okay, it will keep running it because we didn't put any value on it. So yeah, hello plus never mind. So we move on to the for loops. So for loop allows the code to repeat a block of code for a certain number of times or for each item in a sequence. So let's go back in the IDE. So let's say we have word. So let's say we have a word here, word for hello. And what I wanted to do is to print this word in one line separately. So how can you do that is here for x in word colon print x. So as you can see here, the code the word is printed separately in one line. So we can also use these for loops with list. So let's say I have a list of colors here. Colors equals to red, blue. Okay. Oh my god. Why do I keep getting up yellow? White, black. I think that's enough. So for x in colors, print x. So what will happen here is that every element in this list will be printed separately in one line. So as you can see here, yeah, it's printed out in one line separately. So we can also use this for searching something in the loop. So something like this. So we'll just add a conditional statement in the loop. So let's say if x let's say z equals to, let's say, white. Yan. And then so break. So the break statement here allows to stop iterating in the loop. So after the loop find a certain index in the list, it will exit the loop. So as let's run this one. Loop first. Oh, let's change this to blue. Let's try to run this. So as you can see here, it breaks the loop after it finds the index. So yeah, that's the for loop. That's the for loop. It is used to repeat a block of code for a certain number of times. So that is all for this video. Thank you.